What's up, guys? Thanks for watching. Just grabbing my cup of tea here. Save me coughing. It's Saturday, the 8th of December, 2018. We're cracking through December, more than a week of it gone, and we're coming up to Yuletide and the other stuff that happens then as well. Isn't far away. Right, so today the change is the moon's going to be in Capricorn. A very new moon at the moment. She's about 1.3% full as I'm saying this, and so she's still very much crescent, but she's on her way up. The energy is building up. It's not the best time to launch anything just yet, but I'm sure lots of us are having ideas about things we could launch, things that could go positively in the week or two ahead, as we come up to full moon, which is going to be on the 22nd. So it's quite a fulsome time now. Strictly speaking, most of the lunar kind of creative lunar energy is going to come in between half moon and full moon. So that would actually be after, after next Saturday, a week today, when it reaches half moon. But this is a wonderful time because we have ideas in our head and we are just about able to start thinking about launching things in the next day or two, getting our plans off the ground, getting things happen. So it's a very exciting kind of time within us. It's just a matter of kind of hold your horses, wait another couple of days, and then it's all happening. The moon enters Capricorn today, as I said, and that is 12:01 p.m. here in the UK afternoon. So that's going to be 4:01 a.m. Pacific, 7:01 a.m. Eastern. That's when we get the Capricorn moon, and we get the change then because we've had the Sagittarius moon right through since before we reached new moon, which was yesterday, in fact. So that Sagittarius influence now gives way a bit. Sagittarians are sort of wide open and you know, all kinds of things are possible. Everything is very often on the table with the Sagittarius influence, but it's not so practical. Capricorn, on the other hand, is very practical. It's very formal and it's quite strict. But you know, there's always a pulse. We will have an Aquarius moon by Monday. Not a problem. But right at the moment, we're going to see the predominance of sort of rules, regulations, people wanting things done properly, people wanting things exact, precise, and really needing and feeling at least that they need to know absolutely all the details of something. We don't absolutely always need to know every fine detail of something, to be quite honest, but it is very hard in this life to just wait and see sometimes, particularly when there's some anxiety in the picture. But if that's you, you know, I'm saying that for a reason, I'm sure. And if that's you watching today, well, you know, try and keep the anxiety levels down. There are always things in this world trying to tell us, oh, you know, you'll have no money by next week, you're going to get the sack from your job. There are a lot of fears like that. But what we have to remember is that we are all part of the world, and the world does have to keep turning, whatever the leaders are up to. There are ups and downs, basically, and some of the downs can make us feel like there's never going to be an up again. There is, though. And when we follow astrology, we see that clearly all the time because, as I was saying, you know, we get the Aquarius influence on Monday and all the kind of feelings that are around today. Well, most of them anyway will be very different by Monday. It's only kind of 48 hours time I'll be sitting here and the Capricorn thing will have moved on. And, you know, if you need the Capricorn thing, it'll be back very soon. It just never stops happening. And if you think about the nature of life, whether you've followed astrology or the spiritual path or not, you will notice there is that pulse to life because it is very natural and it is human nature to want to go with it. The moon is actually getting further and further away. She's close to the apogee, where she's as far away from the planet Earth as she can get, and that's actually coming up next Wednesday. That kind of takes half the month to get out there and another half to get back. That's the way that goes. Okay, after that, it's not a bad month, December. You know, it was a lot calmer, basically, than it's been. It had a very busy week of it last week with all kinds of things happening. But the rest of the month is calm. Mars is in Pisces all month. That's pretty good for Pisceans in terms of getting things done, you know, and it makes good aspects. Mars and Neptune conjuncted yesterday, which brought up quite a lot of issues actually, but that wasn't a bad thing. It was more that it was square the sun conjunct the moon, which really upped the ante on that. But there we go, we're past it. You know, the full moon's coming up in 0 degrees of Cancer, and then before you know it, it'll be next year and the cycle will be going on all over again. Okay, folks, thanks very much for watching. I'll say it again, thanks for all the birthday wishes. I got so many, I haven't got round to replying to them yet, which seems very, very rude of me, but I'm going to have a good go at that today, and I really appreciated that big outpouring of love. Okay, have a great weekend, my friends, and I hope next week is good for you too. I hope you'll be back to see me a bit then before then, but I'll certainly be back to see you tomorrow. Have a great day, friends. Bye-bye.